Hello, everybody. This is Sonia Marie. As you may or may not know, my website is wordlifeastrology.com. That's wordlifeastrology.com. I write for Essence Magazine, right? When you go to the back of the magazine and you look up the horoscope column, that is I. I've been doing that for about 4 years now, and I absolutely love it. Digs it. The best freaking gig. Well, one of the best gigs I've had in a really, really long time. So go and pick up the Essence and enjoy. Visit my website if you can. Share this broadcast. This is for you and whoever else wants to get into what's going down on this weekly rundown this particular week for December 10th, 2018. And I'm happy and blessed and honored to be with you. I'm going to make it as quick as I can because I know people got lives. How you doing, Candy? What's up, D? Dorothy Beezer. Latrice is in here. Charity Faye. What's happening, everybody? Oh, much love to you, and I love the thumbs up. All of that. Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Miss Midori, how are you? Joseph Brown just rolled on in here. I'm really, really happy to see you, and thank you for sticking around and paying attention and sharing when you can. Remember, I have some t-shirts that are still available. The sizes are going quick. You know what sizes usually go fast? The larges and the extra larges, because you know us women, we got them big old boobs sometimes, and we try to fit it all in there, them girls. So there's a lot of smalls and a lot of mediums available. Hit me up, though, via email, not my website, at wordlifeastrology@gmail.com and say, hey, Sonia, can I get one of them t-shirts? And I'll let you know what to do. They're only $15. Yeah, they have decreased in price because I'm trying to get them off the shelf. So there you have it. Let's talk about what's going on this week, though. What's very, very interesting and I'm really going to do my best to tell you in a nutshell. As I was studying, I was like, God, this is crazy. All right, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. This past weekend was awesome from a very general and lively perspective. Why? Because we are out obviously in Sagittarius season. The sun is in Sagittarius. That's what that means, right? When we're in Sag season, that means the sun is connected to the constellation of Sagittarius, vibrates off of it. We also had Jupiter in Sag, and Jupiter brings like optimism, rewards, blessings, blah, 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 blah. So when they're in the same sign, it's like boom, bang, they pinging off of each other. Down reigns the skittles, right? The fun, right? Again, the blessings and the opportunity, just a good feeling. But also, we had a new moon in Sag. New opportunities banging down the door, open us up to like travel and adventure and resources, different people to meet, different situations to get involved with. Like all of these things started to ping over the last 3 or 4 days, reminding us, yes, we are worthy of what's coming up next because we've done so much emotional work. Now, what's interesting, and I'm doing my best again to put it in a nutshell. What's interesting is when you enter the room brand new, when you wake up from a slumber, when you finally wipe all your tears off and look in the mirror and say, damn, I got some black eyes, I got some swollen eyes, I got a busted lip, my cheeks are all swollen, my face is all broken out. Even though you feel refreshed and new and revitalized from the inside, on the outside, you may look a little crazy. On the outside, the opportunities may be there, but they're not quite engaged. So I say, this week, we're going to feel like that. Trying to fit into those shoes. I'm saying I feel good. The opportunities are there. I don't know if I really deserve it. I think I deserve it. Well, shucks, I deserve it. I've been through a lot, but nobody's responding. It's like when you walk into the party and you're like, hey, and everybody's like, yeah, how you doing? From the inside, you ready to get down, and everybody's like, we've been here for about 3 years. We already drunk, and we're trying to go to bed. The thing is, if we all come to the party like that, and nobody is vibrating on each other's wavelength of excitement, y'all get this? Wavelength of excitement, we start to get a little daunted, maybe a little insecure. Maybe we put our foot, I was going to say the pedal to the metal a little bit faster to try to accelerate that feeling to get us up and over the hump, right? To get us in, like you run to the kitchen and you're like, okay, nobody's feeling my party. Let me drink about 5 more, beers or whatever. I use alcohol a lot as an analogy, please, squirrel. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just saying. To be on one accord, you know how it feels when you walk into a party and you're like, damn, everybody's 10 drinks in and I didn't have one. I got to get on it. So that's what it's going to feel like this week, in a sense. Like, I got to get on this thing. I got to finally catch up with this thing. I got to finally, like, here's the opportunity. I can't waste it. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of bringing up all the wounds. I'm tired of people saying I can't do it. I'm tired of saying it to myself I can't do it. Here's the deal, though. Patience is required, just a touch, because oftentimes we have to live with that little bit of feel-good feeling in order for it to, is the word germinate? Can I get a thumbs up or a yes, yo on the word germinate? Because sometimes my college degree kicks on in and I'm like, oh, I think I know what that word means. They're like, the words are tucked in the convolutions of my brain. Yeah, that's kind of it. Germinate. It has to pop open. It has to like do its meiosis. Oh shit, there's another word. It got to keep on going, right? But we got to sit with it for a minute. That's this week. You know what I wrote down? I was like, look, the resistance to the innovative. We have resistance to the innovative, but we welcome the new. That's a straight oxymoron. So it's like we're welcoming the new to come on in this week, especially Monday and Tuesday, but there's a resistance to how innovative, original, blessings to you, Donna, how original, innovative, and sort of weird it might come up. It might not come up in a way in which you've been writing in your journal about. It might not come up in a way in which you've been listing all of your wishes and what you want to manifest in your life. It's going to come up how it wants to come up. Here's the thing. On Wednesday, when Mercury goes into Sag, as well as all these other planets, the moon is not in Sag anymore, but Jupiter is and the sun is, right? So when Mercury gets into Sag, right, it says, okay, now we have to put the plan behind the feel-good feeling. Why? Because Mercury is communication, is how we think, is how we break down situations, right, in our brain. It's how we convey the information to another and how that person conveys it back to us. So bust it. Sag goes fast. Sag is restless. Sag is extremely active. It's the fastest fire sign in the zodiac. But the thing about it is that it keeps its momentum by being excited and optimistic, and its optimism is contagious. However, you can find a way to resist what's new, because it's gonna look like I said earlier, it's not gonna look like something that you thought. And here's the other thing, you can dismiss it because you're not paying attention to the details. Let me back up. Sag Mercury is going real fast in the brain. It wants to execute the plan of the new that has made itself available to you within the last week. Bravo. Happy for that. But at the same time, Sag likes to dismiss the details because you want to get through it fast. You can't. You can't pound 5-10 beers in order to get high with everybody and be on the same level as everybody once you come into the party like, Norm. You can't. You have to take your own pace. You dig what I'm saying? You can't resist what other situations may look like new and improved, right? And you thought it was going to look another way. Don't resist it. Be open to it. That's what the new is all about. The new looks like something that you never ever thought of before. If you dismiss how it comes, then there's a problem. Fast forward to Capricorn energy, right? When we go into Capricorn season, then we have a chance to really execute it in a way in which there's a plan. Say that again, Sonia. Then we have a way in which we can execute it with practicality. Why? Because it's an earth sign. So stay happy and zestful in this not knowing what you're going to do with all of this energy kind of feel. Make it germinate and make it pop open. Make it do what it do in the next couple of weeks. So then next year, 2019 kicks in. By the way, on January 5th, there will be an eclipse, right? And that eclipse kicks in and forces you to change. Then the practicality clicks in. Then the plan kicks in. Then the execution happens by way of looking at an order of things and climbing up the mountain with ambition. That's what you have to look forward to. In the moment, just believe what you believe. Know what you know. Speak your damn truth. Now, I can go at 20 minutes on this because Mercury and Sag kicking in on Wednesday again. Let me tell y'all the exact time. 6:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mercury goes into Sagittarius this Wednesday, right? Mercury and Sag also says speak your truth. So we're thinking fast, moving fast, looking for a plan that might not happen as successfully as we wanted to until we get into the earth information, right? Capricorn season, right? However, you can speak what you want to speak. You can speak what's on your heart. And if people, in my opinion, can't resonate with your truth, regardless of what it looks like, then they are the last to exit. They are the ones you don't work with. They are the ones you don't sleep with. They are the ones where you might have to reevaluate again the relationship and how they are playing in your life. I hope that makes sense. Why? Because when we start to speak our truth, we not only speak truth to other people's insecurities and what it is that they look like and what they can and cannot bring into our world, but we start speaking truth to our own insecurities. We start speaking truth to our own fears. You can't hide yourself. It's like me in the kitchen this weekend taking a bite of pizza knowing damn well I can't eat gluten or have pizza or have cheese, and I'm going to be scratching, but I'm hiding. Why am I hiding from me? That's all I want to know. There's no way to hide from yourself. So when Mercury goes into Sag and you're forcing yourself to speak your truth, forcing yourself to hear your own truth, you dig what I'm saying? There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to hide. You can't do the same things over and over again. That truth is brutal. Oftentimes, it's so brutal, it will recreate your whole being, your whole face. You can't live like this anymore. Now, what does that look like? Does that look like you diminishing a relationship? Does that look like you going from hard rock, hard ass person to somebody who wants to be softer? Or conversely, somebody who's usually soft and passive that needs to get a little tough. Somebody that needs to budget their money because they're very, very frugal with what it is that they spend. Even if it's a hard contrast, you got to speak your truth and do what's right for you. Again, because when we go into this next space, when we go into this next new year, and when we hit these 5 eclipses in 2019, and by the way, squirrel, and then I'm getting off this thing. I'm going to go into the village today, but for the next couple of weeks and really hone in on this point. The next new moon is at 0 degrees. Each new moon is around about 0 degrees. Now, to the layman's, that don't mean shit to y'all. Get it. But let me explain really, really quickly. Every planet, every celestial body goes through 0 to 29 degrees, roughly 30 degrees in a particular sign. If something starts off at 0 degrees, that's the newest of the new. The new moon in a 0 degrees position is the brand new. So that means every situation that's coming up within that new moon for the next 4 months is making you feel like you busting through the door. It's that same norm feeling. Hey, anybody here at the party? What? Oh, okay. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta make it happen. It feels real good inside, which is the blessing. The other thing is that we gotta back it up now. So our backup in this week is to be able to speak it. Our backup in this week is to know it, to believe it, and execute it when you're told that it's time. I hope this helps you in some kind of way. I hope it hits your heart with a whole lot of love and excitement and understanding that we are all coming together to be better than who we were yesterday. That's the master plan. No one's trying to step on your neck. Nobody's trying to stab you and shank you in the corner. It's not personal. It's about vibrating and being the highest that we can be. And those that are not vibrating with the way that we need to vibrate from the inside out are quickly vanishing and going away. With love, let them go. Let the situations diminish. Let the jobs go. And be your better self, all right? Okay. Love to you. Please visit my website at wordlifeastrology.com. And shout out to Sunny, I believe it's Sunny Phillips, who gifted me this beautiful shirt about a year and a half ago. Say her name, continue to say her name, Sandra Bland. Look up her documentary on HBO if you can. This is an awesome shirt. Her story is beyond incredible. I knew it before and I love it more now. And she continues to speak. So do your part and say your truth. That's all she wanted. Take care of yourself, all right? Okay, bye.